guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors trade have once again shaken the entire NBA landscape, and this time it feels bigger, bolder, and louder than anyone expected. The news that just broke has left fans buzzing, analysts scrambling to make sense of it, and rival teams suddenly questioning what this means for the balance of power in the league. This is not your everyday rumor, not another piece of speculation. This is official, confirmed, and it's sending shockwaves through the entire basketball world. When it comes to their Warriors, we've gotten used to them making headlines, but this particular move has the kind of ripple effect that could completely change how the rest of the season plays out. Their Warriors have been under pressure all year, constantly searching for the right formula to return to championship contention. And now they finally made a bold decision that proves they are not ready to fade into the background of NBA history. Their Warriors have been a dynasty, a team that has redefined how the game is played. Built around the brilliance of Stephen Curry, the defensive grit of Draymond Green, and the sharp-shooting legacy of Klay Thompson. But as time has gone on, that dynasty has been tested by injuries, age, and the rise of hungry young teams in the West. Every off-season and trade deadline, the Warriors are caught in the middle of debates about whether they should chase one more title with their core or start building for the future. Well, with this breaking news, Golden State has made their intentions absolutely clear. They are still in win-now mode. They are still committed to giving Steve Curry every chance to chase another championship, and they're not afraid to make a stunning move to make that happen. For months, the chatter around the Warriors has centered on trade speculation, roster tweaks, and whether or not they would actually pull the trigger on something big. Fans have been frustrated by inconsistency. Analysts have pointed out flaws in their depth, and it seemed like every game added more pressure on the front office to act. And now they have acted in dramatic fashion. Their Warriors breaking move is not just about adding another name to the roster. It's about sending a message to the rest of the NBA. That message is clear. Golden State is still here, still dangerous, and still chasing greatness. This is the kind of move that energizes a fan base, ignites a locker room, and terrifies opponents who thought the Warriors might finally be past their prime. The official confirmation of this decision has already set social media on fire. Warriors fans are flooding timelines with excitement, disbelief, and pure joy. Some are calling it the biggest move since Kevin Durant shocked the world and joined Golden State years ago. Others are labeling it the exact piece the team needed to get over the hump this season. The breaking move doesn't just affect the Warriors. It sends ripples across the entire Western Conference. Teams like the Lakers, Clippers, and Nuggets now have to immediately rethink their strategy because their Warriors have just added a whole new wrinkle to the race. That's the kind of power Golden State still holds in the league. Stephen Curry has carried so much weight on his shoulders this year. His leadership, his scoring, his ability to hit impossible shots when the team needs it. Most those things haven't changed. But he has needed help, real help, to keep this team afloat against the new era of superstars and stacked rosters. This breaking move finally gives him that. It finally gives the Warriors balance, depth, and a renewed chance to climb back to the top. Curry's reaction, though not fully public yet, is already being hinted at in insider reports. He's thrilled, motivated, and fully locked in. You can imagine what it feels like for him to know that the front office still believes in this core and is willing to do whatever it takes to compete. Draymond Green, the emotional heartbeat of the team, also benefits massively from this. He's been through ups and downs, suspensions, and constant media criticism, but this move re-energizes his role. It puts him back in a position to lead defensively, to be the enforcer while knowing he's got the right pieces around him again. Klay Thompson, whose future with the team has been one of the biggest question marks, now has a new sense of urgency and inspiration. Whether he remains long-term or not, This move gives him a shot at proving he still belongs on the big stage. And then you think about the young core: Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, Brandon Podski. This breaking news directly impacts their roles as well. Their Warriors' balancing act of developing young talent while trying to win now has always been tricky. But this move could be the very thing that unlocks everyone's potential. It shows the young guys that the team is serious about winning, but it also challenges them to step up alongside the legends who are still fighting for banners. The NBA community has reacted with shock and awe. Analysts on national shows are already calling this one of the boldest moves of the season. Rival gems are quietly worried because the Warriors' championship DNA combined with this new addition makes them a nightmare matchup. Coaches around the league are probably already drawing up adjustments, trying to figure out how to slow down a rejuvenated Warrior squad. That's the impact of official game-changing news. It doesn't just excite fans, it forces everyone else to take notice. You also have to think about what this does for the culture of the Warriors. This is a franchise that has prided itself on being innovative, bold, and willing to think differently. From changing the way basketball is played with their small ball revolution to making daring trades and signings, Golden State has never been afraid to rewrite the rules. This official move is yet another example. It shows they are still that franchise, still willing to roll the dice for greatness. Of course, with a move this big, there are always questions. How will it fit? Will it be enough to actually topple the favorites in the West? Can the chemistry come together in time for a real title run? These are fair questions, but if history has taught us anything, it's that the Warriors should never be doubted. Time and time again, they've proven doubters wrong. From the rise of Curry to the comeback of Klay to the defensive brilliance of Draymond, this team finds a way. And now, with this breaking move officially in place, they once again have the tools to make a serious run. As the season unfolds, this move will be dissected, analyzed, and debated endlessly. But for now, what's undeniable is the excitement, the energy, and the sense of possibility it brings. Warriors fans, who may have been feeling discouraged now, have help again. The Chase Center is going to be louder. The atmosphere around the team is going to be electric. And every single game from this point forward is going to feel like must-watch basketball. That's the power of a breaking move like this. The league has been warned. Their Warriors have reloaded. And as this breaking news spreads, one thing is absolutely certain. The chase for the championship just got a whole lot more interesting. This isn't just another update. It's a statement, a declaration, and a reminder that the Golden State Warriors are still here to stun the NBA. And if history is any guide, when the Warriors make a move like this, the entire basketball world had better pay attention.